Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I forgot what to say because it's been a little bit since I streamed. So, hello. Thanks for being here. My name is John, and today is the 11th anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's go. Hi, everyone. How are we doing? It's been a while. So, I wanted to do this stream. It's like, come on, I have to do a stream. It's the 11th anniversary of FNAF. Um, I kind of want to do a stream. And today, hi DJ Sturf. Hi everyone in chat. Hi Ryan Spratt. Hi Logan. Hi Cody. Hi Mr. Samsung. Uh, um, Hello everyone. Hi. So I just want to do a stream where we're just chilling. Where we just chill, chat, talk about stories, maybe about the franchise. I maybe play the first FNAF game a little bit. Do a little catch up because it's been a minute. So I miss all of you so much. Nightmare Own, yes, we can talk about that a little bit. John, you're the best. No, you are. Hi everyone. So ketchup, not mustard. Ketchup. So basically, updates, life updates. What is happening with me? So, things you need to know. I don't know if you need to know this, but my arms are killing me. I mean, they're not killing me. They're just like really sore. Basically, I've been meaning to tell you this because, basically, I hired a personal trainer. I have a personal trainer now, like gym, like going to the gym. I call it Operation Get It Together. Basically, I'm getting my physical health in check, okay? And just the only reason I'm telling you is because if I start looking different, if you're like, wow, John, like his face is like getting skinnier. Is he okay? I'm okay. I'm just trying to get swole. Okay? I'm okay. I'm just getting my physical health together. Okay. So nobody panic, nobody worry. All right. I can't super chat. Oh, super chats are turned off. Hold on. John's lifting animatronics for FNAF anniversary. I don't know if I could lift that much. I don't know if I could lift that much. Close. Great. Okay, that should be fixed. If you want to super chat, you can. You don't need to super chat. It's just if you want. New FNAF Halloween Horror Nights merch I saw. I will be going to Halloween Horror Nights. I will. I'm not going to tell you where, and I'm not going to tell you when, but I am going. Because because safety reasons, whatever, you understand. So, do you think MatPat's explanation of the lore is accurate? Adam, do I think MatPat's explanation of the lore is accurate? You mean his like FNAF Ultimate Timeline? I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to say what is accurate and what's not, because I am not Scott Cawthon. What I technically think is accurate is my own timeline. So I guess by that standard, no. But like, MatPat is just as valid as I am, you know. So if you could have any new novel, game, guide, or merch, what would you want? DJ Sturf said. Ooh! That is a great question, DJ Surf. That hurts so much. My arms are dying. Also, I'm on a meal plan with like everything, so like no ice cream. I'm getting my life together. It's been good, but the important thing with personal trainers getting your health together or whatever is it's not about going on a diet. It's about changing your lifestyle. So like I can still have Chipotle, but I just need to tweak what I get a little bit, and it works for me. Delta, today is also my birthday. Happy birthday, Delta. Happy birthday, Delta. I didn't forget your question, DJ Surf. So, DJ, if I could have any merch, book, game, guide, what would I want? Ooh, okay. Ooh, I love this question. Um, did anyone watch Past the Plate on Disney Channel? I love zucchini. You know when that woman says I love zucchini? Love that. Anyways, so one of each, or I get to pick one. I'm gonna do whatever I want. So a guide or book. I really want that Secret Artifacts book. I really want the Secret Artifacts book that just got delayed indefinitely. That would be awesome. But if it can't work, it can't work. I also like, I fear for that book because I feel like it's going to give away a lot of lore. And I don't know if I'm ready or willing to have that be in a book. You know, I first and foremost always want the games to like reveal stuff, but I think that book would be so cool to have like physical stuff, like physical blueprints, like stuff like that, artifacts. That'd be really cool. Lots of super chats. I'll get to the super chats in just 1 second. Let me finish answering this question. As far as a game, dream FNAF game. Right now, as of right now, I would love a Security Breach 2. I would love like going back to the Pizzaplex and Steelwool knowing what they know now, maybe doing a prequel to Security Breach, because you know in the books that the Pizzaplex started as like a small circle and then it built up to what we see in Security Breach. Maybe like a prequel where the Pizzaplex is a little bit smaller. It's not as big, so it's easier to make a more fluid linear game. But knowing what they know now, I don't know. Maybe you'd be beating a dead horse a little bit going back to the Pizzaplex, but I would love that. Also, obviously, I would love a Fredbear's Family Diner game. I have said that forever. I know Daco has also said that forever. Daco calls it Fredbear Origins. But yeah, I would love a Fredbear game. So I guess that's my answers. The Ticket to Fun look cool. I wonder how that one is. The Ticket to Fun. So something like Security Breach 2 Redemption, LOL. Yeah, maybe. Like, I feel like Ruin was the redemption, but another Security Breach type game. If they can, I don't know. If they can nail the same vibe that the first Security Breach gave. I don't want it to feel like Ruin. I don't want it to feel like Secret of the Mimic. I want it to feel just like the first Security Breach. If they can nail that again, but it's like knowing what they know now, you know, with how they make games. Oh, I would love that. Hiding things throughout the environments, stuff like that. That would be awesome. Let me get to the super chats. The Ticket to Fun thing. I don't know what that is. It's like, oh god, I forgot. It's a long name. Imperium. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Can you help explain what that is? Jasper, hi John, I've missed these streams so much. Jasper, thank you so much. Jeez, you guys are so kind. I know I've missed streaming. I miss you guys. That's why I'm talking so fast. I have a lot to say. I promise I've been busy. I've been getting my life together in the gym. I've been getting my videos scripted, and scripts take so long. I swear it and the reason I put out that teaser on Twitter of the Nightmare Own plushie because I just want you guys to know that I'm working on stuff. You know, I'm always thinking about this franchise. I'm always trying to work on new videos. I've been thinking about and working on a Nightmare Own video for years. Ever since I made that first Nightmare Own video 3 years ago, by the way, 3 years ago, that first Nightmare Own video, I've been thinking about it and have been wanting to do a dedicated one. But yeah, Jasper, thank you so much. Liz, thank you so much. Happy to see you back. Here's your next Chipotle Swole Bowl on me. I'm going to walk up to Chipotle and be like, could I have the Swole Bowl? And they'll be like, what? Thank you, Liz. So kind. And thank you so much. Hi, King. Happy 11th anniversary. Happy 11th FNAF anniversary. Glad to hear you're doing well and keeping in good health. Thank you. And yes, I am happy. I'm happier than I've ever been. I'm telling you, changing up my diet and going to the gym has helped me mentally so much. I don't know if you can tell from how I'm acting right now, but I was... yeah, I need to get to these super chats and then I'll talk about it. Jasper, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are way too kind. And thank you again, Fred Bon. Hello, Jonathan Five Nights. That is me, Fred Bon. Jonathan Five Nights. All right. Catching up with chat. This is a lot to manage. Yeah, Ruin was definitely the main redemption arc project. Yes, I also think that's probably why it was free. Kaziku, happy 11th to FNAF. Happy 11th birthday, Five Nights at Freddy's. Also 11 years of basically no Michael Afton merch. Crazy. And no Michael Afton in the character encyclopedia. What are we doing? Looks like Insight Editions is making it. That sounds like someone like a copyright dodging like Inside Edition, the news company. Insight Editions, I don't know. You would know, DJ. Hypno, thank you. I want to see FNAF Ruin 2 or Five Nights at Fredbear's. Ooh, Five Nights at Fredbear's. I've never really thought about what the name would be. Five Nights at Fredbear's. What about something completely out in left field? DJ Surf said. For a game or for a book? I'm sorry, I'm catching up to chat. For a game or a book, you mean? Jay Moore, John stepping on stage 2027. John stepping on stage 2027. What does that mean? I don't know, Jay Moore. Thank you. I mean, I see the muscle thing. What is that? Stepping on stage. What does that mean? T-Hawk, thank you. Happy you're taking care of yourself. I've been trying to eat healthier, and it's amazing how much it improves your mental health. Anyway, going back to work. I'll catch the VOD later. Bye, Chanda. Bye, T-Hawk. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your kindness. I really appreciate it. I kind of want the name in credits update that I was told about. LOL. Looks like it might maybe sometime release at this point. Yeah. I thought that was supposed to come out like last month, like the Hope Wanted 2 update with your name in the credits. Also, everyone, don't get it twisted. When DJ Sturf says update to Help Wanted 2, I don't think he means like there's going to be a DLC and something like that. I think it's adding his name to the credits, but I don't know anything. I don't know a single thing. Bro, why would I know? I don't know. Fredbon, happy 11th Faziversary, my favorite theorist. Happy 11th. Thank you, Fredbon. Seth, thank you so much. How would you feel about an anthology TV series of the FNAF books? Something like Creepshow or Goosebumps. I think that'd be cool. I think it's probably going to be a minute until we get that. My gut is telling me that Scott's going to like focus on the movies right now. And then maybe when he's like, okay, satisfied with the movies, let's move on. I think working on TV and movie is a little much right now, but I don't know his schedule. I don't know how he's feeling. But that would be great, Seth. MX, thank you. Happy anniversary to all of us. Happy anniversary. Thank you. So my brother and I say hi. If you read this, say hi, Sophia and Ted. Hello. Hello, you guys. Thanks for being here. Pickle Pepper. I think a Fredbear's Family Diner game that definitively explained the lore of the Scott era games would be good. We should be able to. It's been 11 years. I don't know if I'd want a something that just like kind of answers everything. I think if anything, this year has proven, and last year has proven, that there are still people in the community who love theorizing about the older games, especially me. I released a Midnight Motorist theory in the big year 2025. In the year 2025, I released a Midnight Motorist theory, and it has 1.2 million views. It's like the mysteries are still, awesome to be there. I would love some little answers, some like things to put us on the right track. But one like game that answers everything, I don't know about that. But thank you. Ducky, thank you. Which animatronics / inventions from MCM would have been at Fall Fest? Oh God, lore questions. And could one have been possessed by Fiona during the fire? I assume everything was destroyed during the fire based on the Help Wanted 2 minigame at Fazer Blast, where the fire already happened. Carney is destroyed. So I assume everything that was at the Fall Fest is now destroyed. So probably not. What animatronics were there? Could be any of them. It literally could have been any of them at MCM. I think it was just writing a situation. Yeah, for sure. With Ruin, I think you mean. A Fredbear game would answer a lot of questions. For sure. You know what? I also thought... I also thought a prequel game like Secret of the Mimic would answer a lot of questions. But... I don't know. Ryan Spratt, thank you. It did answer some questions, but it also created some, as they always do. Ryan, thank you so much. Happy FNAF anniversary. So glad I happened to stumble across your channel. You introduced me to FNAF with Security Breach. No way. Love being a fan. Thank you for the years of entertainment, my friend. Thank you so much for being here, Ryan. You have been here since Security Breach. As long as I can remember, you've been here like recently, probably since after I've started doing theories. I don't know, but you've been so supportive and it means the world. Seriously, thank you. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well, Ryan. EHM, thank you. Literally got out of court today after being accused of a crime I didn't commit. This stream is such perfect timing, takes my mind off of it all. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that happened. That is crazy. I'm so sorry. I hope you're doing well or better. What about Chica Fashion Show Deluxe starring Barbie? If Scott wants that, then go ahead and make that. Sure. I'm going to put the chat over here now. Will, thank you. Hey, John, missed you. There's so many super chats. I'm sorry. Usually when I don't stream for a while, people like super chat more because they have stuff to say. So I really appreciate it. Hey, John, missed you. I got a job in game beta testing today and we are celebrating. Looking forward to new theories too, but take your time if you need it. Wow, that's so cool. That's so cool, Will. Congrats on that. Game beta testing. That is so cool. DJ Sturf would know a little bit about that. That is awesome. Congrats to you. I hope you're doing well. Sounds like you're doing well. Bethy, thank you. Hey, looking forward to seeing you on Game Theory. Yes. I don't know if I announced it, but I'm once again going to be on the Game Theory live talkback thing on August 16th. So on August 16th, Game Theory channel, I'll be on the live stream. So look out for that. I think it's me, Rye Toast, ID's Fantasy, Hyperdroid, me, Rye Toast, ID's Fantasy, Hyperdroid. Am I missing one? You guys will tell me. I apologize if I'm missing someone. Thank you, Bethy. And would love to have some answers for the shadows. Yes, answers for the shadow animatronics would be great. I would take that. And Dako, of course. Okay, yes, Dako. Weldo, thank you. Hi, John. A great fan from Brazil here. I send you a short email with a theory about the relationship of Edwin, Fiona, and Henry. Hope you see it. Yeah, I get a lot of emails. I'm sorry if I ever miss any of your emails. I will try to go check yours out. Thank you, Weldo. I appreciate you. And love to Brazil. Mason, thank you. Will we see Greg and Co again or play as a new guy? We will definitely probably see Gregory and Cassie and Vanessa again, for sure. There needs to be some sort of security breach too. There needs to be some sort of security breach too. Like, come on. We got to continue that story, right? Okay, I'm going to turn off super chats in one damn second. I'm going to turn off super chats. I appreciate it, but you guys are giving me way too much money. Way too much. Speaking of Help Wanted 2 Fall Fest, isn't it funny that Springtrap is the only one left standing during it as a cutout? I don't know if this was brought up before. I've seen a couple people bring it up as like, oh, that means William Afton did the Fall Fest fire. Maybe. I think it's really fascinating that he's a cardboard cutout. That feels really fascinating because, like, if you want to take it so seriously, like if you want to take it so seriously, it's like, why is there a cardboard cutout of Springtrap at Fall Fest? Why is there a cardboard cutout of Springtrap at Fall Fest? Unless like the Fall Fest we're seeing in Help Wanted 2 is not the past Fall Fest, but a future Fall Fest. Or it's just like silly haha Springtrap cardboard cutout. I don't know. Cook with me. Cook with me. Because I've had this theory about what the next FNAF game is going to be. I really think it's going to be a Fall Fest thing where we're going to the Fall Fest and we're going to see it in its prime, and then we're going to see it in the future when it's ruined. Maybe with a Vanny mask, like Cassie using a Vanny mask. Once again, it's going to be like Security Breach, where we see it in its prime, and then Ruin. We get the Ruin, where it's like, oh, after the fire in the future. Maybe that minigame in Help Wanted 2, where Carney's burnt, is in the future. Because in the Tales books, in the epilogues, they talk about the kids coming from a carnival that's right next to the Pizzaplex. Like there's a carnival happening or a circus or something. I don't know. I don't know. But thank you, Bale. Thank you. Hi, John. I used to be called that when I was a kid. Happy to hear you're doing well. Lost my fur baby a few days ago, and we always like sitting and watching your streams. Oh, so sorry for yours. So thanks for always giving us something to do together. I'm so sorry, Bale. I'm so sorry. I hope you're doing all right. Take care of yourself. Drink water. Eat your favorite snack. It'll be all right. I'm so sorry. Sending love to you. Thank you, Bale. Jay, thank you. Personally, I think a Fredbear's game could be a game about Henry. Just bring him into the games. Security Breach prequel could be Vanny Vanessa protag. Happy FNAF. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I would love a game where we learn more about Henry. That is probably what I'm most interested in this franchise currently. Like, I just want to know about Henry. Tell me. I feel like he's so underdeveloped. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people will clip that and be like, look how stupid John looks. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I need to catch up. That's fair. I know other theory YouTubers are still making stuff about the old games too, such as Schedule Theory, God Theory, 14 Theory. Thank you. Yes, the acronyms. Schedule Theory, God Theory, 14 Theory, Poop Butt Theory. What was the one I did? Oh, Poop Games. Poop Games confirmed. Yes, I'm aware. I've learned what 14 Theory is. Thank you to T-Dreads. Schedule Theory, I think that's the one that T-Dreads just posted. God Theory, yes, of course. Edwin Murray's in my chat. Oh my gosh. My name is literally Edwin, and these bleep. I'm a bad bleep. And these stole my mimic. Now I can't put it together. Unfortunately, I've gone insane and turned Fiona into a virtual brain. Edwin Murray dropping bars in my chat. Thank you, Edwin Murray. Gabriel, thank you. Hey, John, anything new coming to the John Andrew channel? Love the Undertale vid and the FNAF Dead by Daylight vid. Yes, I am working on... I don't want to say which game I'm playing next because I don't want any losers to spoil it for me. You know? I don't want to say, oh, this game is next, but I know what's next. And it's happening. And I think I'm going to live stream myself playing Undertale Pacifist as well. So look forward to that. Sorry, I never said there would be videos every week, but I'm working on it. Thank you. Thank you, Edwin. Or Gabriel. Jay Moore, do you think White Tiger Ghost is them retconning the FNAF? Oh God, lore is retconning the FNAF 1 through 6 games just being in lore games with Ghost, since Mimic takes place before all of them. Is retconning the FNAF 1 through 6 games just being in lore games with Ghost? Probably not. No, I would say no, Jay Moore. Kaziku, thank you. Ruin 2, decrepit Michael Afton. What? Who said that? That's crazy. What? We'd see like a corpse of someone, and it's like Michael Afton name tag by the FNAF 6 pizzeria. And then like a piano falls from the ceiling and falls on him, and then he like turns into dust, and we cough, and it's like what made me think of that? Shori, thank you. We got our dono privileges back. Yeah, this is not good. Thank you, Shori. I need to catch up to chat. I want to read chat. Mason, thank you. I think the cutout implies William caused the fire. I don't know how a cutout of Springtrap implies William caused the fire, but it's definitely possible. Thank you, Mason. GT Live is here 5 freaking minutes ago. GT Live chatted. And Johnny Blocks is here. Oh, lore? Yeah, lore. Fun base game, then ruin DLC symmetry, my friend. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. Mark my words now. Mark my words. I think we're getting some sort of Fall Fest game, and we're going to see, oh, Fall Fest in its prime. Oh my God. And then it'll be ruined. Ruined Fall Fest. You know? Oh my gosh. Did I catch up? Oh my gosh, I'm catching up. Not mustard. Emma, thank you. Hear me out. What if Afton started the Fall Fest fire on purpose to off Fiona because he knew it'd start the downfall of Murray? Okay, here's my deal. I've thought about this. Okay. I've thought about this. And I've said I don't know if T-Dreads is in here, but I said in T-Dreads chat one day, I don't know if it's T-Dread. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry. I said in his chat one day, I have something relating to Fall Fest that I was going to make my theory on, my Secret of the Mimic theory. I had something I found that I haven't heard anyone talking about yet relating to Fall Fest, but I cut it out of the main video because it didn't work. It felt like I was just putting something in where it doesn't belong. I don't know if I will ever say the thing anymore. Here's the thing about theorizing. Here's the thing about theorizing, okay? And if any other FNAF YouTubers are in this chat, of any size, if I could give you any advice, here is my advice. Sometimes you will come up with a theory. Not that I have room to give advice, but whatever. Sometimes you will come up with a theory and you will find something and you'll be like, oh my God, that is that. Oh my gosh, no shot. That for sure connects to this. Like there's no other way around it. These things work together. This is a theory. I confirmed it. It's solved. And then give yourself a week. Sit on it. Really, really look at everything. Because I've made this mistake before. I've added things to videos before that last minute that I've been like, oh, why did I add that? Give yourself a week to really think about it and look at all of the opposing evidence. Take yourself out of that, oh my God, like I solved it, blah, 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 and really, really think. Because there has been so many moments where I've been like, oh, I found something. No one else has found it. Fall Fest, got it. I know who did Fall Fest. And then I gave myself a couple weeks and I'm like, that's a stretch. You know, I think what I found regarding to the Fall Fest and Secret of the Mimic is a stretch. And yeah. Hyperdroid, hi Hyperdroid, thank you so much. You did not need to super chat. I appreciate you. Also, happy 11th anniversary FNAF. Hope everyone's having a good stream. Thank you, Hyperdroid. I appreciate you being here. That is so kind. I am probably missing super chats. This is so bad of me. I need to pull up I need to pull up everything. Weldo, thank you. Don't worry, I imagine your inbox is full all day. You'd be surprised. Like, when I say my inbox is full, oh yeah, I'm sure your inbox is full. It really is, because there's a lot of like, I get a lot of emails of people like trying to sponsor. And it's like, would you like to sponsor our AI engine? Would you like to sponsor our AI? AI? Hey, I have AI. Do you want to put it on your channel? Would you like to promote AI? You know? That's basically like a lot. And, you know, a lot of people also email me theories and stuff like that. So if I've ever missed your email, it's most likely not on purpose. So please forgive me. So yes, once again, thank you, Emma. Thank you, Hyperdroid, Weldo. Don't worry, I imagine your inbox is full. Yes, so gonna send a short version here. I don't remember if we see Fiona's single last name before marrying Edwin. What if she's Henry's sister? I've heard that before. That would be cool. Congrats on the Dead by Daylight tournament win. Thank you, DJ. We worked not hard at all. We got lucky. No, we didn't. We worked together good. What if she's Henry's sister? I've seen that before. It's possible. It's possible. That's it. I think it's just possible. I've seen a couple people say that before. Thank you, Weldo. You might be onto something. We won't know until we know. Pixie, thank you. I love you. Thank you. Love you too, in a not weird way. We are not friends. You don't know me. I don't know you. In a platonic, safe, viewer to YouTuber way. Love you guys as well. Always remember that. Okay? Super, thank you. Happy 11th anniversary to FNAF. How's your day going? It's going great. I got back from the gym. I hopped on stream. My arms are killing me, but it's going great. Thank you, Super. Mason, what's with Secret of the Mimic hand imagery if we don't lose it? I think that was just all about, like, don't get your hand stuck in the machine. I think that was literally the start and the end of it. Yeah, the gears, though, that's odd. I will say the gears are odd. Like, why was there... That's what I thought. Like, I literally thought the game would end with us trapping the Mimic in some sort of machine. Like, getting its limbs trapped and then, like, walking up and switching it off or something. So, yeah, I also am interested to... Like, I'm interested why those didn't really go anywhere. But I think it was just general, like, there's a factory. There's big machines going on. Be careful, you know. So, yeah. Thank you, Mason. Zachary, have a good stream. Thank you. Thank you, Zachary. Happy FNAF Day. Oh my gosh, I'm caught up. I'm caught up. Hi, chat. Hello, chat. How are we? The Mimic is right behind... You're right. The Mimic is right behind me. Look at... It's the Mimic, guys. I feel like I talked for 20 minutes straight. Ollie, thank you. Is it entered? Okay, someone tweeted, how is John? John is good. The baby virus. Is it entered? Someone tweeted that video of me where they took the picture of me and my dog and they put the red eyes on me and put Freddy in the background, and it's like, blah, 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 and it's backward speaking. It's reversed. So I literally had to download an app because for some reason on no dedicated built-in app on an iPhone or on iMovie can you reverse a video on your phone. Whatever. So I had to download a dedicated app to reverse this damn video, and I reverse it and it says, is it entered? Is it entered? It's just like... Oh my god. I died. So if you go on my Twitter and you see my reply to someone and it just says, is it entered? That's what I'm referencing. Some people are so funny. Some people, some people are hilarious. Oh my gosh. Jason Blum tweeted, I will check it out. Some people are hilarious. Like, you guys crack me up. Also, hello, T-Dreads. Hello, Sam. Hello, Proto Fredbear. I am Fredbear. Blink twice if Ennard is inside of you right now. Edwin Murray, thank you so much. My dad made Fredbear, and these fools have the audacity to not credit bro. Bleep, be crazy for real. Rise up, Murray gang. We ride at dawn. My dad made Fredbear, and these fools have the audacity to not credit me. What did Jason Blum tweet? 4018 651 119. Hey, I tweeted that today, Jason Blum. I tweeted 4,017 days at Freddy's, and he tweeted 4,018 651. Did anyone else see this? Emma, thank you so much. Hold on one second. What day was 651 days ago? Friday, October 27th. Okay, that was the first movie. 119. What day was 119 days ago? April 11th? Almost my birthday? What if he tweeted my birthday? That'd be crazy. 100. What day is 119 days from now? December 5th. Okay. So Jason Blum tweeted 4,018 days since the first game, 651 days since the first movie, 119 days until the second movie. That's what he meant by that. Theory solved. I solved Jason Blum's. In this video, I'm going to talk about how I solved Jason Blum's cryptic tweet. And I think by the end of this, you'll agree with me. I love how Hyperdroid, Unique Geese, and DJ Sturf all messaged side by side. I have so much energy. I think it's that post-gym thing. Emma, thank you. And this is the thing, like, if you missed it, I have a personal trainer now. So I said, if you missed it, if I start looking different, if you notice, like, throughout time that John's getting, like, his face getting a little skinnier, I'm fine. I'm getting my health together, getting swole. Don't worry about it. I'm good. I'm the opposite of bad. But what was I going to say? I just completely forgot what I was going to say. JC, if someone keeps messaging something that you have to delete, just ban them. It's all right. Thank you, JC. Emma, sorry. Emma, yes. I solved Jason Blum's. What was I saying? Help. Need more proof? That's what I was saying. You were going to talk about the chip in baby's arm. No, I was not. Okay, great. Well, I'm moving on. I forgot what I was going to say. This viewer experience is so booty. Ass. Come on, John. 25 years old. Booty. 25 years old. Booty. Emma, thank you. What if Murray and Henry were secretly in love? Hurry, hurry. That's the ship name. That's the ship name, I guess. Hurry. Hurry! What if Murray and Henry were secretly in love and William was in love with Henry? So to get back at Murray, he started the Fall Fest fire to off Fiona, my new official headcanon. You can't convince me otherwise. That is a crazy super chat to spend $20 on. Emma, wow. Thank you. Thank you for that. I mean, it is, you know, there's a non-zero chance. I'll just say there's a non-zero chance. Speedy, thank you. I joined the stream and I hear bro say, is it entered? I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah. That's just what you get for being here. Thoughts on Secret of the Mimic and Puppet comparisons? Secret of the Mimic and Puppet comparisons. I don't know what you mean by that. Like Jackie? I don't know what you mean by that. But thank you. You can elaborate in chat. You don't have to super chat. Days till... Yeah. These super chats are killing me. It hurts to laugh. And yeah, this is crazy. Hyperdroid, Fnaf 2 movie. I cannot wait. It's going to be so good. Me too. My goat, says Unikies. LOL, says DJ Sturf. Yes. Yes. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Fiona Murray super chats. I think prototype Fredbear is actually a very early bred bear, and he is secretly the god of the entire Five Nights universe. You would know Fiona Murray, wouldn't you? You would know Fiona Emily. Thank you, Fiona. Bro, what is happening? I don't know. I don't know. This is what happens when I don't go live for a while. It's just chaos. But like I absorb chaos. Like Galactus absorbs planets. You know? I'm here. Anyways. Julie, hey John, happy 11th. I will get comments like the one about hurry, and then it'll be like, hey John, happy 11th anniversary. What's your favorite FNAF animatronic? Happy 11th anniversary. What's your favorite FNAF moment of all time? Anything that comes to mind first? Great question. No, I love that question, Julie. Favorite FNAF moment of all time? I honestly like... I don't know if it's a moment, but the week of FNAF last year was peak. But I will never get past FNAF 6. I will never get over like going home, firing up FNAF 6 right when it came out. And I was on my family laptop. I open the laptop, download the game, and I'm playing it. I'm like, oh, okay, 8-bit game. And then like Scrap Baby shows up. And maybe it's because that's something that wasn't spoiled for me, but that was like, that was amazing. That's a great moment for me because yes, Henry's speech is a great moment, but personally, like I saw Henry, most people saw Henry's speech through someone else playing it or through it just being posted online. So if I experienced that and found it myself, that would be another story. But yeah. FNAF 6 probably. Scrap Baby. Murray the Balloon Bear says, come visit the Far Away Diner, John. We have fruity animatronics and even balloons. You like balloons, right? Thank you, Murray the Balloon Bear. Five Nights at Hens win. Would love that. Fantastic Four absolute peak mention. True. I herald your beginning. I herald your end. I herald Fredbear Origins. Uh, Fredbear Origins. Don't ask about my wiring, Fiona says. What does that even mean? Thanks, Fiona. 6 is the magic number. The concept of Edwin being in love with Henry, but has to hide it so he marries Henry's sister, who William was in love with. Thoughts? Sure. I'm sure. Non-zero chance. That's my thoughts. I don't know. William is a furry? What? Mason Law from earlier, I meant Poppy Playtime. Oh, Poppy Playtime. Comparisons between... You're just trying to get me in trouble. You know what? I'm going to do something, Mason. With peace and love and all of the love in the world, and I appreciate you so much, I'm not going to answer that question. I plead the fifth. I'm not answering that question. Not and it's not. I'm just not gonna answer it. I have nothing bad. I have nothing. Everything's fine. It's no. Everyone's acting like I have bad things to say. No, I'm just not answering it. I just don't want to answer because no matter what I say, people will clip it just like everything with Secret of the Mimic playthrough and be like, "Oh my God, look, John, he hates everything." You know. I'm good. I'll pass on that one. But thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. John, I think Secret of the Mimic broke the theorist by the sounds of it. You know what? Yeah. 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 And you know what else I've been experiencing? You know, I keep up with everything. Like I really do keep up with the community. You see me on Twitter, like I know everything there is to know about what's going on in the community. What I don't always keep up on is like theories, like watching other people's theories, stuff like that. I just think it's like it's better that way. Well, I do. But like if I'm about to talk about something, I'm not going to go like watch someone else's stuff, you know. I want to come to my own conclusions and then check out everyone's stuff, whatever. So what I've experienced a lot with this game is more than ever the hottest dog keeps hiding something. Dual Shock, please stop spamming. I appreciate you, hottest dog. What I've experienced with this game is there are more FNAF theory YouTubers than ever on YouTube. There are more than ever. And it is increasingly becoming harder than ever to say something that has not already been said. So when I'm coming up with a theory, like I came up with my I solved FNAF Secret of the Mimic theory, I was super proud of that because it contained stuff that I have never heard anyone say. And the tricky thing with that is that I don't watch every theory video. So maybe it has been said, but it turns out, yeah, sure, the stuff I said hasn't been said. So how do you say something new without sounding literally insane? You know, I feel like the only way you can say something new about Secret of the Mimic is if you make fan fiction or you say like some sort of like what if scenario about the next game. And like, you know, it's getting increasingly hard to be original with FNAF theories. So I have been writing a Nightmare on Theory and working on a Nightmare on Theory for a long time. And especially since Secret of the Mimic, there was a huge chunk of my I Solved Secret of the Mimic video that I cut out. And this new video is going to contain that stuff, you know? So I've been working on this for a long time. I tweeted my little teaser, and little did I know, like, everyone apparently is making a Nightmare Your Own Theory in the next week. And I'm like, it's like, I don't know. It's tough, you know? And it's never, God, there's so many super chats, but I have things to say. I will get to your super chats. I promise. I have them pulled up right here. Even though they go away in chat, I will see them. So I'm going to keep talking. So basically, it has always, spoiler alert, I've been in the community since the beginning, okay? I literally quote tweeted a tweet from myself saying happy first anniversary to FNAF when I was 15 years old. So this has always happened. This has always been a thing. It has always been a thing where everyone has already said everything. Obviously, that was a little less at the beginning, and it only really started in 2020, I think. No, 2021. No. When I feel like my first I solved FNAF security breach video was a turning point. Not to like, you know what I mean, though. I'm not trying to like gas myself, but I feel like that video was a turning point where a bunch of the newer age FNAF theorists started popping up, or at least gaining more prominence. And what was I trying to say? The early days. Okay, the early days, people were always saying theories. The Reddit was crazy. The Steam pages, like where Scott was posting stuff, where he used to post stuff, was always crazy. I remember, like here's a few examples. People have always said theories, and then, oh God, sorry, I'm being tripped up on my words. Okay. Dream Theory, FNAF 4, okay? I, as a child, when I was 15, on my Twitter account, I wrote out Dream Theory on a note, on my notes app. I screenshotted my notes app, and I was trying to send it to everyone. I have tweets where I was adding Razbowski, where I was adding Game Theory or MatPat. I was trying to say, look, it's Dream Theory. Like it's all a dream. Like, and I don't think I was the only one saying that. I'm not saying MatPat plagiarized me. That's not what I'm saying. Okay, hold on. Hold this thought. There were other people talking about Dream Theory at the time, and I was one of them. I was literally trying to do everything to be like, MatPat, Dream Theory, Dream Theory, Dream Theory, it's the thing. And then he came out with the video, and it's Dream Theory. And I'm like, great. You know? That does not mean he copied anyone, right? But because MatPat then made that video, he was the FNAF theory guy. One guy. Like, basically owned the space. And now Dream Theory is MatPat's thing, you know? Even though other people may have thought of it first, it's MatPat's thing. Same thing goes, it's still happening. Like, MatPat didn't copy, MatPat didn't steal anyone's stuff. I'm not saying that. Oh my God, my stuff just shut down. I'm not saying that. But I need to reset this stuff. Sorry. Sometimes my stuff just crashes. But there were people who were saying the theories that became very popular back in the day. Most recently, the Cassie's dad is the Bonnie bully of Bite of 83. The Bonnie mask, you know. The Cassie's dad was the Bonnie bullying the Bite of 83 theory was like literally, when I tell you, going viral on TikTok. Like that theory I'm not kidding. Like, I remember seeing 1 million likes on TikTok about that theory. And it was going viral on Twitter as well, you know? And then Game Theory talked about it. And now it's MatPat's theory, you know? Like, Like because he is like the one theory guy, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean he stole it, but this is like, people can come to the same conclusions and not steal stuff. That's what I'm trying to ultimately come to. But like, you understand what I'm trying to say. Now, that was old days. Even Bonnie Mask, well, that's not old days, but whatever. Now, there are FNAF YouTubers who have followings and can get those views and can get their theories out there. So there's no longer everyone comes to the same conclusion, kind of, but there's one guy who gets all the views who then can claim that, you know? Now it's, oh, everyone is coming to the same conclusion and we all get thousands of views on our videos. So like, whose theory is it? You know? Who owns it? And I think now we're being almost like ushered into the, it's almost, since MatPat left, it's almost becoming, let's work together rather than one person owns something. It's like, let's grow. I've noticed it with groups forming in the theory space. I noticed a lot of FNAF YouTubers know each other. I don't keep up with that very much, but I've noticed it. It's this like, let's grow together thing rather than I own this is my thing, I'm gonna close myself off, I want to make sure that I don't tell anyone my theory. It's this, let's grow together. And I think that's really cool. It's almost like MatPat leaves and then everyone kind of like gathers together and it's like, let's do this together, you know? Because I think, so honestly, like, God, I'm being very candid right now. This is not the FNAF anniversary stream that I thought I would be having. But like, honestly, I feel like, I mean, there's not a wrong way to make FNAF theories, but I feel like I try and hold myself to a standard and push myself to make theories that no one has heard before, you know? And the way I think FNAF theorizing is going is that's unsustainable. Like, especially with this game, it's very, very hard to make a theory that is original, you know, that no one has mentioned yet. I don't know. So I myself am transitioning almost to that way of thinking, you know? And I honestly think that's also why my first Secret of the Mimic theory took so long, because I held myself to a standard, to a high bar of, I know people are waiting for this. I know people are excited for this. It needs to be good. It needs to be original. I can't go in there and just say a bunch of stuff that people have already said. I don't want to play it safe either. And that's why it took so long. So I think what's going to happen now is I need to shed that part of me like a snake and you know, realize that it's okay if I come to the same conclusion as everyone else. It does not mean anyone's stealing from me. It does not mean I'm stealing from anybody. Obviously, stealing can happen. I'm not saying it can't, but because Secret of the Mimic was so straightforward, it's okay if you don't have such a unique, groundbreaking, big reveal theory. You know, it can just be a theory that informs people or spreads the word about what you think, and it's not that deep, you know? Anyways, that's my rant. I don't even know what started this. Yeah. T-Dreads in chat, I see you. Yes, I'm talking about your little group, but you're not the only like little group I've seen throughout the years. But it's like working for a news station now. I've started working with editors just to get stuff out faster than the rest of the community because there's just so many of us now. And I guess, yeah. And for me, I don't have an editor, so like I am trying to keep up as me, you know, like I'm trying to keep up, but I want to say like it's not a race. It is okay. You know, as long as the video is good, it will do well. As long as you take your time, make sure the script is good, make sure the editing is decent, it'll be fine. You know, I don't feel like it has to be a race, but I understand that mindset. I see a lot of like I see a lot of me from 2020 in the newer FNAF YouTubers. I see a lot of that grind set that like when in 2020 when my channel first popped off, I hit 100,000 subscribers in 2 or 3 months. And I was grinding like cuz I wanted to be a YouTuber my whole life. So like when that train came, I got on and pushed out videos. Like I was doing 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every week, nonstop. Don't care what it is, just get a video up. I see that in the the newer FNAF YouTubers. You're worried about getting steamrolled. Oh, yeah, I've been there. But what I have realized, I'm serious. What I've realized is it doesn't matter if you're the first. It doesn't. Because if your video is good, the algorithm will pick it up. I do feel like old man FNAF right now. If the video is good, the algorithm will pick it up. Like, it doesn't matter if you're first. I promise. I promise. That's what I have learned. And I wish someone told me that a long time ago, because there are videos that I've made that I'm like, oh, that was so rushed. That was so rushed because I wanted to be first. And it doesn't matter. What I have learned is that you post the video and eventually, if it's great video, the algorithm will pick it up and it will, rather than go like this, it'll just slowly keep going. You know, I wish someone told me that a long time ago. Anyways, not that I know anything and not that you should listen to me. Do whatever the heck you want. It is totally fine. But that's just my advice, I guess, if you even cared, or if any of you cared. Let me read the super chats that I missed. Sensei John, you're welcome. And I'm not just talking to T-Dreads right now, but I'm talking to everyone. But yeah, you're welcome. Holy lagging, I am missing super chats. Oh my god, I miss super chats. The people yearn for more Michael Afton. Gwen, thank you. True. We'll take it. We'll take it. I would love a game just addressing old lore. Like a proper prequel talking about like the original Scott games. That'd be cool. You're 100% correct. That's exactly why I delayed a bunch of my stuff to 2026 to take more time and care instead of trying to speed run things out this year. Everything you said is 100% truthful. I agree wholeheartedly. Yes. Thank you. For example, okay, another example, timeline video. My timeline video. I'll give you a peek behind the damn curtain, okay? I waited. My timeline video was supposed to come out 2023. The FNAF anniversary, August 8th, 2023. That was when my timeline was supposed to come out. Then I pushed it to the end of the year. And then I got to the end of the year and I realized I can do this, but it will be not great. It will probably get a lot of views because it's a timeline video, but it won't be great. And I at the end of 2023 said, no, I am releasing the video in 2024. Even if it's December, I am waiting. I'm making it good. So I waited. I was going to do, FNAF Anniversary 2024. Nope, need to delay it. Delayed it all the way to December 18th, 2024. And it paid off in dividends. And that video, it has been nearly 8 months since I have posted that video, and it is still steadily going up. 2 weeks ago, I tweeted out, thank you for 5 million views on that video. It's at 5.6 now. So, it's 8 months after it's released, it has peaked at nearly 100,000 views in 48 hours. 8 months after it was released. So that's like, I am so eternally glad that I waited. I mean, there was a lot of reasons why I waited, but I'm very glad that I waited. And it's paying off. Anyways. Ryan, one of my favorite FNAF moments was watching your reaction stream to the very first Security Breach trailer during the State of Play 4 years ago. Wow. Was that my faceless reaction? I don't know. You did wait for 1,000 years. I'm sorry for the timeline. I don't know if that was faceless or not, but yeah. That's cool. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. Julie, thank you. John, what if there is a single Nightmare on plush in the horde of puppet plushes in the FNAF 2 movie waterlogged cave scene? If there's any Nightmare on plushes in the movie, I won't lie. I might be like, was that for me? I might say that, you know, because someone might have found the Nightmare on plushies before me. I don't know, but that is one thing that I do own. The thing about my theories throughout the years, I feel like they may have been insane. My theories may have been insane, but they were original. You know? You might have watched one of my old theories and been like, wow, that is crazy. But it was original, you know? And I already talked about it, but I'm holding myself to that standard still when I don't think I need to hold myself to that standard anymore. But yeah, the baby chip. Yes, I will own the chip in baby's arm as well. I feel like I'm the Nightmare on plush and the chip in baby's arm guy. And I'll take it because the chip showed up in Helpy's head and Help Wanted 2. And what about it? So yeah, if there's a Nightmare on plush in the movie, that would be awesome. It doesn't mean it's for me, but it'd be cool. Kelosiraptor. Do you think FNAF 2 will show MCI or Charlotte's death or leave to the viewers to imply? I know they will have to keep it PG-13 but within restrictions. I think they will probably show the MCI. Actually, part of me thinks that like the Afton looking through the door and looking at that kid, that I feel like that's Charlie's brother Sammy. But I don't know if Sammy's going to be in the movie, so I don't know. But maybe maybe they will show the MCI, but they won't show it actually happening. Obviously, they just can't do that for a PG-13 movie or even rated R. I don't know, but I think they will imply the MCI, show him luring them back and then that's it. Kind of like my timeline. But yeah, that's what I think. Thank you so much. Gwen, I only just finished Secret of the Mimic today because Big Top scared the crap out of me and I low-key refused to play it, but it was peak. The soundtrack is 100 out of 10. Yeah, Big Top is crazy. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you so much, Gwen. Spirited Cloud, don't spend it all at once. I won't. Thank you so much. I'll go buy Chipotle with that. Starstruck Studio. Hi, John. I love your videos. They get me through some of the hardest moments of my life. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for being here. I hope you're doing well. Pixie, thank you so much. Are you going to Halloween Horror Nights for FNAF this year? I am. I'm not going to say where or when, but I am. I will be there. Small thank you. Hi, John. Call me Tuna. Hello, Tuna. By the way, I work at a bookstore. Should I buy all the FNAF books? Real talk. Be honest. Also, your thumbnails are fire. Thank you. 1K likes. Thank you so much. Should you buy all of the FNAF books? Only if you feel like reading them. I feel like Secret of the Mimic kind of made the canonicity of them go, what is going on? So like, I wouldn't read them and be like, this is all in the games, you know. I would read them if you want like a silly Goosebumps experience, but FNAF, you know. And if you get a discount because you work there, that'd be great too. Maybe buy the cookbook and make one of the recipes. I don't know. Thank you, Small. Gwen, thank you. Dream Theory. Thank you, Tuna. Dream Theory. Haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah, Dream Theory. Remember those days? Percy. Thank you, Gwen. Percy, 4 GGY references in 2 years equals GGY game. GGY game would be interesting. They just call it GGY. Five Nights at GGY. Thank you, Percy. Your local supportive FNAF fan. TBH, I think in the Immortal and the Restless Clara is M1, Vlad is Edwin, and M2 is the baby. That's just a theory. Maybe that would be a huge rewriting of history. Like, that would be a huge... There's no way Scott thought of that back then. So it'd be like, well, I meant it to be this, but let's make it this, you know? But it's definitely possible. Thank you so much. Everything you've said today has made me feel a ton of validation in my decisions of delaying stuff. Stressful to make a decision like that at the time, but it's always worth it. Like you said, absolutely, Hyperdroid. And also, like, I don't want that to make you want to delay everything always, all the time. Like, it can always be better. It can always be better. It can always be better. It has to come out eventually. Like, there are things about my timeline that I'm like, it could have been better, but it has to come out eventually. And there is such a thing as riding the wave. I waited too long to post my Secret of the Mimic theory. I stand by that. If I posted my Secret of the Mimic theory 2 weeks earlier, it would have gotten 1 million views. But I think I just missed the wave. I waited too long. There was people literally leaving comments saying, where are you? Where are you? Where's the theory? Where's the theory? And then when it came out, it was, oh, he's alive. He's back. It's like, that's when you know you waited too long, you know? I could have easily, like, in the first week of the game coming out, rushed out a video or like just explaining the story or whatever, but I don't know. Yeah. Will you get a cameo in the movie, John? If you're under NDA, we can tell us. We won't tell anyone. I can tell you. I am not in the second movie. I'm not. I'm so sorry. I wish. That would be awesome. Your thoughts on pre-Steelwool era games being unreliable for lore? Since they're games in canon, is there a chance the murders never happened? I don't think there's a chance the murders never happened. I do think the murders happened. I do think people write off the games becoming games thing too much. I see people being like, it is absolutely impossible for a detail in the Scott era games to be different in Steel universe. Like, it's impossible. Like, all of those Scott games are 100% accurate. I think people go a little too far sometimes. I don't know. It's way more complicated than you may think. Scott made it like it's complicated enough to where Scott literally, for one of the only times in the franchise's history, had to come out and write a paragraph Reddit post explaining it further. Like, trying to be like, oh, like, no one gets it. Let me explain it even more. And even after his Reddit post, I'm still a little bit confused. But I think people are way too quick to say, oh, the games and games thing argument is like so stupid. Like, all of the games are still accurate. It's like, I don't know. In a world where it seems like Vanessa is supposed to be an Afton, and like it's like, I don't know. Like, anything is possible, you know. Like, anything's possible. And everyone's like, oh, you fell for the Fazbear propaganda. It's like, no. Yes, they're still usable and reliable. Absolutely. That doesn't mean they're 100% accurate. I agree. Tuna, thank you. Also, I want to say, me and my friends watched your timeline video on New Year's last year together. It was a lit time. Wow, cinema. I love that you support so many artists. Looking forward to future content. Thank you, Tuna. Yeah, the timeline was really supposed to be a celebration of the artists in the community. That was my main goal. Hiring a bunch of artists, and a bunch of people in the community who do art, and putting them into this one video, paying them all properly, you know, was very important to me as well. Making sure they get the credit where they deserve, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Thank you, Tuna. Cappy Berry, I love that name. Never online for these. So happy to be here. Don't feel the need to rush yourself with theories. Just do what's right for you. Much love and support. Thank you. I appreciate that. Love your name. I appreciate that. Jay, thank you. I've always thought of FNAF as a live ARG. A live ARG. Interesting. I've never thought about it like that. Thank you. John, when will you make a video on David Crying Child Gregory? I think I missed some more super chats. I will get to them. David Crying Child Gregory. When will I make a video? I don't see myself making a video on that. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I couldn't contribute anything to it. I couldn't contribute anything to it because I feel like the connections are like very obvious. I feel like, I mean, throughout my playthrough, I was literally like, oh, like, I mean, I almost just said the F-bomb. The purple phone is in the game. The FNAF 4 close enough bedroom is in the game. It's like, okay, yes, they very obviously are connecting this. That's like, it feels like this game was like made for MatPat. You know, like, it feels like it's very much like, it feels like it was made to mess with MatPat, to be honest. And me in some way, like with Nightmare Own stuff that we'll talk about in my video, but like I feel like the connections were very obvious and a lot of people came to them and I'm like, great, we don't know what that means yet, but maybe one day we will, and that's it. And then T-Dreads put out the God, I almost said the God theory, the God David video, and like basically kind of just laid it out. And it's like, yeah, I couldn't contribute anything. So I don't want to like, and I also don't want people to claim that I own that, you know, if somehow my video gets more views or something. I don't think it would, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, hold on. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Emma, thank you. What if Fiona faked her death and became Henry Emily after the fall fist fire because her husband was so annoying, but she still wanted to design animatronics? Chat, am I insane? Maybe a little bit insane, but it's okay. You need to be insane to be a theorist. Thank you, Emma. I appreciate you so much. You've been so kind. Thank you. Hyrule, thank you, John. I will support you no matter what. No matter how you do theories, your Midnight Motors theory is why I'm making a theory on it. Love you, man. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you. I loved the Midnight Motors theory. That was so much fun. I'm really proud of that one, for sure. Thoughts with Midnight Motorist and Moon minigame, like with the window escape. It's not the same. An animatronic lured the crying child out of his bedroom, or there was an animatronic blah blah blah, but like the person in moon.exe willingly opened the window and jumped out, like didn't break the window, wasn't lured, wasn't taken, blah blah blah. But it's not the same. But I definitely see the connections. I could definitely see it being Scott and Steel being like, what if we made this like so similar? It's like and we tricked them, like blah blah blah, whatever. Like to mess with the theorists or whatever. But I right now, as far as moon.exe, I'm of the mind that moon.exe was literally just to train the mimic Endo to be David. That's literally just it. It's going through his memories. It's laying out the history of his family, his mom's death, his dad being too busy, the prototype of the Cleanovac. It's like putting yourself together. It's like, I don't know. That's kind of just where I am right now. But I don't want to say too much because my mind could easily change, you know. We'll see. I haven't really dove into moon.exe too much. I mean, I have, but I haven't. Wasp Fnaf. Can I have a shout out? I'm a new fan YouTuber. Excuse me. Wasp Fnaf. There's your shout out. Thank you, Wasp. Appreciate you. Living Dead. What is your opinion on the DCI? Do they possess the toys? Are the Wizards the FNAF 1 animatronics? This has been my biggest confusion with the lore. What is my opinion on the DCI? Sorry it happened. That sucks. Rest in peace. I'm just kidding. What is your opinion on the DCI? Do they possess the toys? Are the Wizards the FNAF 1 animatronics? I don't know. I struggle, like, I struggle. It feels, I'll tell you what it feels like. It feels like there was supposed to be 5 more kids, and there's literally like blood on Toy Freddy. On Toy Freddy. Which, kind of lends to the theory that those DCI were just like teens who broke in, like we see at the beginning of the FNAF 2 movie trailer. Like, it's not supposed to meant to be kids who were stuffed. It was teens who broke in. That feels like what Scott is trying to say, because the toys having blood on them could mean that the toys murdered the people. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Don't sue me. But like, that's what it looks like. So are those people who are dead throughout the pizzeria possessing anything? I don't know. I am still kind of the mind of they're using parts from the old animatronics in the toys. Now the toys are possessed as well. I'm still there, but I'm not like, you need to believe me or you're wrong. I'm never like that. The movie could come out and I could completely change my mind and be like, okay, great. That's the answer. Moving on. It's not that deep, But yeah, my gut is telling me that the DCI was just a bunch of teens that broke in. That's what Scott's trying to say with that. Um, what else was I gonna? But the movie could change that. Maybe we'll find 5 more kids. I always thought there was a weird connection between why did Scott name the MCI kids? Is it 2 or 3? At least 2 of the names we see in FNAF 2. Do you know what I mean? Jeremy and Fritz. I think that's it. Jeremy and Fritz. It's like 2 names we see in FNAF 2. It feels like he's like, hey, this group of kids, FNAF 2. FNAF 2, you know? It's like, okay, so, you know, I've always thought that, but I just haven't found a way to make it into a theory. But now that we have the movie saying the FNAF 2 pizzeria is the original pizzeria, things can happen. I don't know. Actually, they can't, because the original pizzeria is where the kids were killed. Anyways, that's my answer. Living Dead. Are the Withereds the FNAF 1 animatronics? Right now, I want to say yes, but my mind could be changed by the FNAF 2 movie. Bone, thank you. John, just want to say I think you're a great content creator, and I'm looking forward to your new channel and non-FNAF content fully supported. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's so nice. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it too. Gwen, thank you. I'd love if Michael Afton was a separate character in the movies, but at the same time, I'd also be worried on how he's written, but also Michael, yay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I mean, there's no telling until the movie comes out, but I'm excited either way. We'll see what happens with Michael. If there is a Michael. Tuna, also, yes, yes, got that. Yes, got that. Sorry, oh my god, there's so many. I appreciate you guys so much. Julie, thank you. Keep forgetting to compliment your cover of FNAF 1 Living Tombstone. It is truly amazing. Your singing is incredible. It truly makes me ascend. Thank you. I loved doing it. I would love to do another. Nothing is in the works right now, but I would love to do another. I think for like part 2 of the timeline, I definitely do want to have a song come out with it again, like a Swim With Me or something. I would love to sing more. I love music. Like, trust, I love music, and I would love to work with AP and Piggy again. I'm glad you guys like the FNAF 1 cover. It's been so long. That would be cool. If I do It's Been So Long, I'm not gonna do like I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I want to do like a dramatic, you know, stuff like that. And thank you for supporting Swim With Me. Swim With Me doesn't have a music video. It doesn't have a music video on YouTube. You can watch it on like YouTube's topic channel for me if you want. But it's also on Spotify and all streaming services. And it has like 140,000 streams on Spotify, which like is crazy. So thank you. Swim With Me. I wrote that song when I was 22. No, or 23. I sang it in summer of 2023, and then it didn't get released until December 2024. So like when I hear that song, it's young me, you know. That's young me. I was 23, 22 when I was 22 when I wrote it, I think. I was 23 when I sang it. And now I'm 25. Crazy. So that's like young me. Bro's still young. Thank you. Thank you, Julie. Emergency Banana, what would you do if you woke up as Freddy Fazbear? Stand outside your bedroom window. Anyways, B, thank you. I think T-Dreads nailed it when he said glitch AI trying to make Gregory into Crying Child and Fiona AI trying to make Gregory into Dave, they battling. I need to think about this. Like Midnight Motorist, yes, I'm not trying to be whatever. I nailed it when he said glitch AI trying to make Gregory into CC. Glitch AI trying to make Gregory into Crying Child. And Fiona AI trying to make Gregory into Dave. Glitch AI, I'm trying to understand this, I'm sorry. Glitch AI trying to... I know what this means. I know. I'm like 3/4 through the God David video, okay? Glitch AI trying to make Gregory into Crying Child. Because Afton? Yes. Okay. Gregory into Crying Child. Yes. Fiona AI trying to make Gregory into Dave. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those theories where, like, we'll just have to see, you know? You know? I don't know. I don't really have an opinion. I don't know. I mean, let me show you something. Remember when I talked about how people like not just MatPat, but people would own theories. Like even though other people may have said it, someone popularized it. You know, MatPat popularized Dream Theory doesn't mean he was the first. MatPat popularized Cassie's dad is the Bonnie Bully Bite of 83, but doesn't mean he thought of it first. Doesn't mean he stole it either. That's not what I'm saying. But let me show you something. Look at this. We're on my channel. Where is it? Look at this. 4 years ago. 4 years ago. And look at these two videos back to back. Look at these. 500,000 views. Look at these two videos back to back. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Look at these two. This is what I mean by like actually I'm curious. It's like September. Oh, I look insane here. I look absolutely insane here. I'm sorry, excuse my face in these. And also, this was February 26th, 2021. This was 10 months before Security Breach came out. 10 months before Security Breach released. One of my videos that we haven't even seen the 3D models for these characters, so it's really nice to be able to see those. Moving on. Then this is such a good shot. Honestly, I wrote down that this shot reminds me of the Help Wanted trailer when Freddy is looking into the monitors, but it's more upgraded. And it looks like Gregory has found his way into the security room, and this is not any normal security room. There is so many bugs, like it's fit for this giant mall. I don't know how he found himself in here. Maybe this is later in the game. Rambling. And notice how he already has his watch on. It kind of looks like it's discoveries other than what's at the end of this video. Notice on this screenshot. Look at Gregory's shirt. You can see faintly 2 lines on this shirt. Just... Two. What does this remind you of? Anyone? Anyone in the class? Anyone in the class? What does this remind you of? You want to tell me what? Okay, I'll tell you. Boom. 2 lines. You know, this is just like one of those things that like kind of just blows my mind, and I don't know if I'm thinking about it too much, but yes, I know the crying child is dead, but I'm just throwing everything. Like oh, my old videos were so you know. So there is your Gregory is the crying child, Gregory is a robot. Like a year before Game Theory made a video on it. Not saying that oh, it's my theory, they stole it. Not saying that at all. I'm just saying it's funny. I remember I tweeted right when this trailer came out. I tweeted something and I said, oh, I have something for my new video and I'm so excited to share it. And then I finally tweeted it out because I didn't want anyone to say it first. And I tweeted out and said, look, 2 stripes on the shirt, crying child, crazy. Anyways, I thought that was funny. Face reveal. Springtrap and security breach. That was also one that oh, Scott was like, oh, Springtrap was supposed to like show up around the Pizzaplex. And Burn Trap, obviously. Predicting Burn Trap. Crazy. Crazy. I looked rough. I looked rough back then, but like I was extremely depressed back then, to be honest. I was so depressed. Anyways, yeah, I thought that is funny. Let's see. Ryan, speaking of supporting friends in the community, shout out to our good friend Sam, who is releasing a book on August 25th called The Perpetual Fear of Ending Up Alone. What? That is so cool. Congrats, Sam. That is awesome. Releasing a book, The Perpetual Fear of Ending Up Alone. Go check it out. That is crazy. That is so cool. I hope everything goes well with that. That's wild. A book. That's so cool. Lots of commitment to write a book. That's crazy. That's so cool. That title goes hard. Yes, it does. We love you in a non-weird way. Remember, yes. And trust, there are people who go too far with the love stuff. Let's just say that. So please, I beg you, if you're watching this and you think we're in love or something, I promise you we're not. We're chilling. Everything's chill. We don't know each other, you know? Okay. Anyways. Emma, thank you. What if Fiona is the daycare attendant? What if Fiona's the daycare attendant? Fiona is the daycare attendant? Probably not. Probably not. Fiona is represented by the daycare attendant. I can get behind that. Jay Moore, do you think we will actually have a one definitive villain like Afton? Or do you think we will see 3 constantly like Mimic, Baby, and Nightmare? I think I don't know if there will be one definitive villain. Obviously it's the Mimic, but The Mimic is complex. There's, I don't know. I don't know. I think we're in the era of there might be a couple villains. I don't know. But thank you, Jay Moore. Gwen, tips on how to not crash out while turning 20. You're so young. Just enjoy it. Every year that you age, it means you're not dead. You have won. Enjoy it. You got this. And also going 20 to 25, like that. I started this channel when I was 20. I'm 25 now. It went by very quick. Jay Moore, do you think Mixes looks like a rabbit because Gregory? Oh God, the lore questions. You're killing me, Jay Moore. Looks like a rabbit because Gregory, being Dr. Rabbit, he breaks free of Glitch Trap. He uses his skills to manifest a blue rabbit in the program to stop anyone from freeing M2. Maybe. I mean, he does know exactly what the machine was designed to do, so it's possible, but it seems like Gregory definitely didn't build. Well, he might have built Mixes. Maybe he found the blueprints for Mixes and built one, but it feels like, based on the Help Wanted 2 update ending, Mixes is taken here and put over there. Like, it's taken from MCM and brought to where it is in the Pizzaplex. I don't know, but it's possible. I don't know why it's a bunny. We'll figure out eventually. Thank you, Jay Moore. Nate, love the videos. Big inspiration. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate you. And last one. UP Railroad. Hey, John, do you think there was ever going to be a game about Fredbears? If you think so, what would it be about? Do I think there will ever be a game about Fredbears? Yes, that would be awesome. I would bet there will be. I hope there will be. What will it be about? Hopefully about Henry and William. That's what I'm down for. Give me Henry and William lore. Thank you so much. Okay. Da. Sorry, this has just been me reading super chats the whole stream. I'm so sorry. Hi, Rule. Hey, John, I'll give you a sneak peek on my Midnight Motorist theory that MCI in 1985 and Crying Child being alive can happen if Crying Child is a robot. I think you missed that. MCI in 1985 and Crying Child being alive can happen if Crying Child is a robot. That sounds a lot like... That sounds... like my Midnight Motorist theory, my first one from years ago, was basically that Gregory's a robot and the Crying Child's a robot. So, I mean, back then me would be like, pop off. I think that, like, is Crying Child a robot question? If that gets an answer, it will help a lot with a lot of things, but also it doesn't matter. Like, he's probably not a robot. I don't know. Emma, thank you. How do you feel knowing when FNAF 1 came out, I was 8 years old? I was 14. So I wasn't that far off, but yeah, that's crazy. Thank you, Emma. Jay Moore, haha, sorry, man, for the lower questions. Just my head hurts with all these questions. I can't be the only one going insane. Yes, I'm also going insane. And I don't have all the answers yet. Like, I haven't figured everything out. I haven't figured out my thoughts. 14? You were what? I was 14. Is that bad? Is that young or is that old? Is that young or is that old? Oh, 14. I'm not, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. It's all right, Jay Moore. Thank you. All right. Oh, okay. All right. I bet most of the people typing 14 doesn't even know what it means. They're just doing it to do it. They don't even know what the theory is. And to that, I'll say 15. Catch up on the FNAF brain rot. Honestly, like, there's so many how do I even say it? Abbreviated theories nowadays. I literally, people will say a sentence and I'll be like, I don't know what you just said. Like, 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 I believe, I believe mimic Fiona because Gregory David 14 mimic. And I'm like, so to understand that sentence, you need to know what Gregory mimic means, mimic Fiona, and like it's like I'm my brain is melting. Abbreviations are great for theorists, but not for normal viewers. I'm a theorist, and I'm confused. That's what I'm saying. I think they're great. I think the abbreviations are only great for the people who know. You know, it's only great for the people who know. You know, like everything. You need to know all the things. You know, you need to be in the group. You know, I wouldn't even argue it's great for the theorists, but I understand how it can be useful for summing up things. Tuna, thank you. What's your favorite Secret of the Mix song from the OST? Oh, Poisonous Kiss. Is that what it is? I love that song. Where is it? Is that what it's called? A Poisonous Kiss. Yes, I love that song, and it's very obvious that when they were asked to make the song, I could see it right now. They were like, okay, we want Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis, but we want it in like a minor key, and we want it like a darker version of Can't Help Falling in Love. If you listen to it again and you think of it that way, you might be like, oh yes, it's a darker version of that song by Elvis. Well, I think Dolly Parton wrote it, but yeah. Bo do 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 do. Thanks, James. I like Backs of the Iron Lung. Yeah, that's good too. Heck, spoilers. I'll come back after I'm done seeing Secret of the Mimic. Yeah, it's been almost 2 months now. So yeah, there's gonna be spoilers. Poop Games canon. Yeah, it's canon for sure. John, my Secret of the Mimic loop, God David Green Afton, David Mimic mixes slop, mayo goop theory is so canon. It's canon. Jimmy Johnson's Pizza. That's me. Cooper, hi John, hope you're doing well. Also, Moments Before Disaster Goes Hard. Is that the Dolly one? I'm not sure. I don't have all the names memorized yet, but John, tell me you believe Green Afton. I don't even want to ask. I don't even want to ask. He read my comment. I read your comment. Top 5 Marvel characters. Go. Wanda. I love Wanda. I love Iron Man. I love Wanda. I love Iron Man. I really liked the Fantastic Four. Specifically Wanda in WandaVision. They kind of destroyed her character in Multiverse of Madness because no one was on the same page about that stuff. You know, the people who know. Oh, Loki too. Yes, love Loki. Hyrule, I think all the way back in FNAF 4, Scott had a robot sci-fi story and made sister location to clarify that. I will put you back together screams that. I think all the way back in FNAF 4, Scott had a robot sci-fi story and made sister location. FNAF 4 was not giving robot sci-fi story in my complete to be completely honest. Like FNAF, up until FNAF 4 was, even when FNAF 4 came out, FNAF was pretty grounded at that point. There was no nightmare gas. There was no like fun times. There was no sister location bunker. It was pretty grounded. I can't see a world where Scott was like robot children in 2015 or whenever FNAF 4 came out, 2016. 2015. July 2015. I do think you're going to hate me. Like, some people might hate you, but you take it way too seriously if you do. I do think some version of Dream Theory was what Scott intended. I just do. And I don't think that's the intention anymore, but obviously I think he changed course with Sister Location. If you deny Dream Theory, it's too obvious. Bro, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Dream Theory was never intended. How can you say that? Like, I don't get it. See, look at this chat right now. Half and half. Half and half. I just divided the fandom. It was something he never envisioned. And do you know Scott Cawthon? Did he tell you that? Personally disagree. I don't think it was intended looking back, but I completely understand that way of thinking. I was diehard Dream Theory for ages, though. The thing, do a poll. I'm not doing a poll. Here's the thing. The Scott Games update where he said, why is the tiny toy chica missing her beak? Why is the tiny toy chica missing her beak? I do not see an explanation other than that's what the crying child saw. The toy chica was missing her beak. So in the dream, Toy Chica in FNAF 2 was missing her beak. Scott obviously pointed out the Toy Chica missing her beak to connect it to Toy Chica missing her beak in FNAF 2. Scott made a joke of Dream Theory years after he changed direction. Did I see the new trailer for Amazing Digital Circus? No, but I saw it was posted. I love the Amazing Digital Circus. I'm sorry I started a war. You kind of did start a war, but it's okay. I shouldn't have taken the bait. I shouldn't have taken the bait. If you could ask Scott one question about the lore, what would it be? I've gotten that a lot. Thank you, G. I've gotten that a lot. If I could ask Scott one question about the lore, what would it be? I'll tell you what my question used to be. My question used to be, when did you really sit down and plan the story you want to tell? Or did you ever do that? You know, like, when did you sit down and say, okay, time to actually figure out what I'm trying to say here? It feels like that was before he made Sister Location. Like, because I feel like that would help with connecting details more in games. Like if we know, okay, Scott really got his crap together by sister location. Okay, well then it's easier. I don't know if it's easier to connect things, but whatever. But now I think my question would be, I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions. A lot of them come to my mind. One of them being, one of my questions would be, what year did Circus Babies open? Circus Babies Pizza World. When was the Funtime animatronics built? Because I feel like that would answer, that would help. That is a question that would probably help the timeline the most. One last thing, the playground is outside the Afton house. The girl is Elizabeth. The toy Chica missing her beak connects to Mangle being her toy. Okay, I can see the Elizabeth thing. I don't think the Scott Games update where he said, "Why is Tiny Toy Chica missing her beak?" I don't think that was meant to point out that the Mangle is her toy. Like the toys being around her are showing that those are her toys. Like we didn't need to show off the beak being missing. It's very obviously showing, connecting FNAF to one of the things Chica is known to do is take off the beak, you know. But I see where you're coming from. I personally believe in 1984. Then it closes before MCI. Then Sea Bears opens in late 85. 1984. Yes. I agree. I think that's what I said in my timeline video. Yeah, that is what I said in my timeline video. I said Charlie dies, crying child first, Charlie dies. Elizabeth dies at Circus Babies Pizza World, then MCI happens. And then Circus Babies Entertainment and Rental happens. Yeah, I agree with you. Hey John, how can Mangle exist and Elizabeth can have a toy of it in 1983 when Fredbear's is around? Because Mangle, I don't think existed as a character yet. I think the crying child saw the Mangle in her bedroom, and then in the dream, FNAF 2, oh, suddenly there's this take apart, put back together Foxy animatronic. People are going to say I'm insane. I know. It's okay. You can think I'm insane. I can change my mind. I'm not stuck to anything. If you believe differently, that's totally fine. I think there is one of the biggest problems in the community is when people say there's things as fact and then like be like, how can you think otherwise? You know, like, or not how can you think otherwise, but you're wrong for thinking otherwise. You know, I am right. That's not good. I'm not trying to say that ever. Honestly, with what we know now, Dream Theory not being canon, clearly, I think maybe it's meaning that the toy animatronics are based off old toys from the first Freddy's. Yeah, probably. Yeah. This is why they have the toy prefix, but are never actually called that in universe. Yeah, toy animatronics. It is weird how Scott called them toy animatronics. It is weird. Back in the day. Crashmaster, Circus Babies Pizza World opened on January 7th, 1985, 1578. 1578 code and sister location. 1578. Well, you would have to flip some stuff. You would have to, I think that's, You would have to flip the numbers around to make them what you want, but sure, if you believe that, sure. Cooper, thank you. Do you think you could ever beat 50/20 mode Ultimate Custom? Yeah, for sure. I think I could if I tried very hard. It takes a lot of time and practice, though. Not as much as it used to, but yeah. Moon Fairy, thank you. Just want to say hi, longtime fan of yours. Thank you, Moon Fairy. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Where'd I get that Glam Freddy plush from? This? I got that from PAX last year. From the Sanchi booth at PAX. I love that plushie. It's a great plushie. What does John watch on YouTube not related to FNAF? Oh. What do I watch on YouTube not related to FNAF? I mostly watch FNAF stuff. If I'm gonna be completely real. It's not just my job. I really do love FNAF. That is a great question. I don't know. I'm scrolling through my subs right now. I watch Astral Spiff, but that's kind of FNAF. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mostly watch FNAF. Amazing Digital Circus when that comes out? I don't know. Thank you, though, for the question. Jay Moore, can the 1578, aka the code, reference M1 Fiona? I don't know how that would reference M1 Fiona. I also don't know what 1578 that code is. I don't know what you're referencing. Maybe I'm just completely off, but I don't know. Crashmaster, thank you. The numbers are set. Oh, there you go. In a random order by baby. Oh, yes. Okay, got it. And the only real logical order is 1785 before the MCI and after Bite Victim and Charlie in 1983. It would be crazy if Scott put that in the game for us to unscramble the numbers to make a date when he specifically kept the date hidden in the blueprints for the fun times. It would be odd, but like that, it would be crazy if he's like, I can't believe no one found that, you know? Yes, I remember that now. Sister Location's full of a bunch of weird audio things. Sister Location is full of weird audio stuff. Am I going to be in the new FNAF movie? No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I wish I was. Am I excited for the FNAF 2 movie? Yes. I think the FNAF 2 movie is the most exciting thing for me this year. 1,000,000%. I'm like when I saw that trailer, it was genuine joy. Like insanity. I can't wait. Scott, come here and give this man a place in the next movie. I don't know. If he thinks I deserve it, then sure. I don't know if I deserve it. Like, to be completely honest, how many people in the theater would see me on screen and think and say, I know who that is? You know? How many people would see the movie and be like, oh, that's John? I don't think very many, you know? Like, people were erupting in applause for Matt and Corey, you know, in these theaters. Every theater you went to, it was, you know? I don't think many people would be like, "Oh, that's John." You know, I feel like most people would be like, "Oh." It would literally have to be something from Scott being like here's just like, because I want to give it to you, here's this for you. Everyone, not everyone might recognize you, but I don't know. I 100%. You guys are saying I deserve it because you're in my audience. You're being supportive. I appreciate it. But there's a lot of like normies, like normie FNAF fans that most most of them, like would be like just see me as like another actor. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not being negative. I'm just saying it doesn't mean I won't get there one day. Like it doesn't mean one day I'll wake up and be like, okay, like if I had a cameo in the movie, I feel like people would know me. But I don't think I'm there yet. Maybe. I don't know. One last thing for real, you point out Scott was writing plots about robots and a lot of your old theories. Would you not say everything points to Crying Child being one? I wouldn't say everything points to Crying Child being a robot. Um, but I definitely see the points for it. I definitely see why people say it for sure. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. The thing about like the human heads in sister location, the three of them, like see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, those three things in sister location. When Matt Pat brought up that those look like Gregory's head, I was like, wow. Like that was one of those moments where I'm like, wow, it's true. Like it's true. Like whether it's meant to be that or not. I'm not saying, oh, it's like those, like Gregory is a robot and those heads look like Gregory 100%. I'm saying they do look alike. Like they do look weirdly alike to the point where I'm like, did Scott himself model Gregory? I always think in the back of my mind, like I always wonder if Scott modeled something in these games and then gave it to Steelwool and they ported it to Unreal or ported it to whatever Maya or Blender, whatever they use. Like, I wonder if Scott has modeled something himself. And Gregory's one of those things where I'm like, I wonder if he modeled that. But because it looks so close to his design, from Sister Location. Am I going to PAX West this year? I'm not. I am not. If you think 40% of the audience seeing the movies would know who I am, I feel like that's generous, but thank you. I appreciate it. You can tell the difference. Scott doesn't optimize his models very well. I'm saying he models it and gives it to Steelwool to maybe retopologize or port it to something. Or they were just trying to copy his style. You're right, Alien B. You might be right. Scott couldn't design humans, but he designed those heads in Sister Location that look just like Gregory. Da 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 da. I really wish people weren't so against theories just because they don't like them. I agree. I agree. You know how badly I got raked over the coals for saying that the books aren't in the same continuity as the games. Years, at least 2 years of stress, depression, like all of it, just for this game to come out and be like, "Oh yeah, they're not in the same continuity." Like, ugh. Fun time Freddy midnight motorist incident. No, don't bring that up. Don't bring that up. I agree, Hyperdroid. That's why I try and be a good example. I try and be a good example throughout the whole stream, you know. I mean, and I don't have to try. Like, I just am. Like, I'm normal. Like, you like be normal. Everyone just needs to be normal. Like, don't be toxic. Don't say things like they're facts. Well, don't say things like they're facts and then tell everyone else they're wrong. You know, you can be confident. Act natural. People will find where you live if you have a theory that doesn't have a lot of support. Yeah, I feel like, and I also feel like I'm almost being held to like a different standard. Like, I feel like I can't get away with some things that other people say, you know, other theories people throw out. I feel like I wouldn't be able to get away with it because I am known as the guy who throws out the crazy ideas, and the baby is the mimic guy, you know, like, and people just be like, oh, there's John being insane again, you know. Maybe baby put Elizabeth into the ice cream. We're all insane in the end. The is it entered guy. Yes, literally, like it's the thing where people will post the is it entered clip on Twitter, and then there will legit be people under the tweet being like, "Oh, John is so stupid. Like, how would he think? He's just upset that his theory was wrong. You know, like, why would he think that?" It's like, it's like I could say until I'm blue in the face that like I don't know why I said that. Like, I have never up to that point said that I thought the mimic was entered, or like that entered would be down in the basement. I literally blacked out. I don't remember saying it. But people will still be like, "Oh my god, that's a stupid theory. Like, that's a stupid theory." And it's just funny now. It doesn't impact me. Yes, the is it entered guy. Yes. Is the Cleanovac secretly buff helpy? Probably. Probably. Okay. I think I'm gonna go. I need to go eat food. I can feel my energy already like going down from the start of the stream. Um, and I've been talking a lot. I appreciate you guys. Happy 11th anniversary to FNAF. This is not what I thought I would be. The stream would be, but yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. So much. And thank you for all your support and everything from the past 5 years of me being here on YouTube. It seriously means the world. Please be nice to each other. Treat each other kindly. And yeah. The pirate, unimportant question for theory crafting, but have we looked into where the animatronics have been while they're out of the restaurants, where the i.e. where the mimic goes, where Molten Freddy Scrap Baby goes? No, that's something I struggled with. Yes, see you later, Hyperdroid. That's something I struggled with my timeline. I couldn't figure out the in-betweens. That's like where you really have to fill in the gaps. So yes, I've thought about it. Yeah, I don't know. As far as the mimic, a future game will definitely maybe answer that. But yeah, there's a lot of in-betweens that you need to fill in for a timeline. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time. Okay. Happy 11th anniversary. of FNAF. Okay, bye.